City 2018 in beautiful Toronto. I'm just so blessed to be here to help you guys fuel your business. I'm going to start by explaining how it works, how I have fueled my business, and the steps that I've taken in social media to do so. It's very important that we follow this, and you will see as I go along, I'll try to make it as easy as possible and very straightforward for you guys to follow. And I'm just blessed to be here again to share this with you, and thank you for coming and being here and being present to learn and grow your business so that we can reach our goal of 1 billion people and help as many people as possible. So just bear with me. I am going to share my screen right now, and I will do that first. Perfect. So here we are. So first of all, if you come to the Team Voxxination main page, what you're going to find is that there is a tab here that's called Announcements. Now, make sure you understand that this used to be called Pin Post. And I know that might get confusing because now Facebook has changed it to Announcements, but I love their change because this now allows us to put announcements up, and I believe they told me multiple announcements. So that's super awesome because now we can put up an event coming up or different things like that. So, hey, maybe after I record this, I'll definitely throw that up there, and we'll get it added to that page. So first of all, when you come to the Team Voxxination, you come to Announcements, you're going to click on See More. Now let's make sure we realize that these steps are the same, but it looks different on a phone. So I really suggest that people use a computer to do this. You can certainly use your phone once you get used to things. That's a whole different kind of recording that is very difficult to do because I can't physically, at this point, have my mobile device recorded to show you the steps that I take. I will definitely look into that, and if I can have that in the future, then definitely I have no problem doing it. So let's just move forward to the very first situation, which is sharing. So what we've done is we've been given this phenomenal, amazing wearable neurotech by Mr. Jay Dhaliwal, the incredible inventor of this product. And we've been given the ability to share with people. And that's definitely his MO. He's authentic, he's real, and he wants people to share this. This is not about recruiting people. This is not about getting people or signing up people or anything. Please get that out of your mind. That's not what we're here for. We're here to share. We're here to have people have a positive result. And when that happens, the rest will take care of itself. Trust me, it's happened to me. I was told this by Jay to share this, put it on people's feet, follow up, don't worry about anything else, and the universe is amazing, and they will take care of us, and they certainly are, or it certainly is. But like we know, a team, I'm sure the universe is full of a team of people, not just one, that all work together to create a amazing situation or result that you are trying to achieve. So first of all, you have a conversation with somebody. They say, hey, I'd like to take a look at VoxxLife. What is it? What is it for? What does it do? How can it help me? And of course, at this point, maybe you have demoed somebody. Maybe you've met them in a coffee shop. Maybe it was just a conversation. Maybe you sent out a private message. Whatever the case may be, your best friend, the hub of all of this, is basically the testimonials group. So once you have met the person, talk to them. If you look here, this is where you want to add them to the VoxxLife testimonials group after you get permission. This is so important because I'll tell you right now, I've been added by people to all kinds of groups, makeup groups, jewelry groups. I mean, stuff that does not resonate with me, and I never gave anyone permission to add me to it. That is not what I want to be done to me. That to me is invading what I'm doing. It's not being respectful, and I'm just going to kind of look at it as kind of spammy, and we do not want to look spammy. That's not what we're here for. that is, everyone else can do that. We're not doing that. So try to not even try, but ensure that you get their, okay to add them to the group. So once you do that, I'm going to show you how to do that. So I've just clicked on VoxxLife testimonials, and here we are. We're at the group. You're at the group. We have over 39,000 members. Of course, that's going to change as time goes on, and soon we're going to be at 100,000 because we have the incredible product that fuels the business because of its amazing results. So let's say I come over here to add members, and this is the area here. You'll see it, add members. You're going to click on here, and I'm just going to randomly choose somebody, and I'm going to put in, let's say, I'm just going to start typing Bill. So if I look here and I say I'm going to add Bill McGinnis, let's just say that. So Bill McGinnis, you can see Bill popped up right here after I punched in his name. So now all I'm going to do is go down and click on Bill, and Bill will be added to the group, and it will show a message underneath here that Bill has been added to the group. So how about I just do this anyways? I'm just going to pick somebody that isn't a member. It's hard to find people that are members of this group on my list anyway. But anyways, that's the process. You put them in here, you add them, you choose their name pops up, a picture of them, and then you add them to the group. So now that you've done that, now it's on to the next stage. And that next stage, I'm going to go back to the team group. I'm going to do a lot of flipping back and forth here. So, and I kind of have to, there's no way around that. So now that you have added them to the group, you do not, and I repeat, do not want to add or welcome them to this group. Why do I say that? I mean, it would be great if we could say, welcome Nancy to the group. You're going to find all kinds of stories and testimonials of results. But the problem is we did this in the beginning, and the feed just was filled with welcome, 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 welcome. And you can imagine how overwhelming that would be. So we don't want to go and welcome people. All we want to do is add them and then send them a private message and say, hey, Nancy, I added you to the testimonials group. Take a look around. And the next thing you're going to say is, I have tagged you in a few posts that relate to your condition. Have a look. So that is the next step, is to tag the person in a testimonial that relates to their ailment or condition. I don't go beyond 3. I think 3 is enough so they don't feel overwhelmed, but 3 makes it not just 1, because we don't want people to think only one person had a result. So make sure you tag them in a few posts that relate to them. And how do you do that? Well, let's go back to the testimonials group. So let's say Nancy is suffering from fibromyalgia. So over here on the left side, just under moderate group, there's a open box with a magnifying glass. This is your ability to search the group by keyword. This is very important because you'll narrow down the results. So all you're going to do in here is, let's say Nancy was suffering from fibromyalgia, another one I had to learn how to spell, and I did it wrong, myalgia, fibromyalgia, there we go. And I still, I think, spelled it wrong, but here they are. Everything is coming up with fibromyalgia in it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to look at all these, you're going to read them, you're going to see if it relates to the person that you've added to the group. And let's just say, for instance, this one right here, this is it. This is the one that I want to tag someone in. I'm going to click on the comments, and then I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and I'm going to click here. And as you can see, all the people have tagged people here. But what I want to do is I'm going to put in here Nancy. I'm just going to use this as an example. Nancy, let's just say it's Nancy Dickey, for instance. I'm not going to actually do this, but so Nancy, take a look at this remarkable result using our product. So now if I hit enter, Nancy is going to get a notification that I've tagged her in a post. And when she clicks on that, she's going to instantly go to that post, and she'll probably read it because it really instantly relates to her. Because if we just add people to the testimonials group and that's it, they might get the notification. And then let's say they click on it, they get a notification, and then all of a sudden somebody phones them, or someone texts them, or somebody yells, "Hey, mom, dad, I need your help," like somebody's child, and then they get taken away and they forget to go back. And then life goes on and things are busy and they totally forget. So that's where follow-up will come into this. But if I add them to the group, plus I tag them in 3 posts, they're definitely going to take a look. They're going to sort of go, "Oh, wow, what's this?" And they're going to go there, and the chances of them seeing it are definitely going to be higher. And it saves them from, could you imagine getting to the testimonials group and you haven't searched it or narrowed the results, and you just kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, hoping to find something that relates to somebody in particular. It could take 10 minutes, it could take 3 minutes, but it's a lot of work. We want to take the work out of things because in this world, people want things instantly. Instant. So if we do this for them, we've done a lot of work for them that they don't have to do. And we've just guided them right to, what relates to them. And that's going to be very, very effective for you moving forward. So I'm just going to go back to the, I have to leave because I'm not going to go through with that post. So now I am clicking back on the team group. I just want to keep referring back to the 6 steps. So just bear with me here. I have to wait for this to load. And here we go. So now we're see more. So now you've tagged them, you've sent them a PM, you've added them to the group. Now wait a couple days, and now it's time to follow up. So follow up is crucial. If they have any questions, you can help them with it. They may want you to, tag them in more posts. Maybe you can show them how to search the group. So it's very important that you follow up a couple days later just to see if they've had a chance to look at the group. They might say no, but I will take a look. And guess what? It means you have to follow up again. I have followed up with people sometimes 7, 8 times. That's just how it goes. You have to keep having exposures to this. And, I don't do it right away. I use day 3, day 12, day 25, like I spread it out over a 30-day period because I don't want to seem anxious or desperate, or I don't want to bug people. I don't want them to feel like I'm sort of in their space all the time. You just want to sort of touch base and say, hey, if you had a chance to look at this, maybe we could get together. I'd love to show you a demonstration if they haven't already had one, and just that sort of thing. So step 1, crucial. It's your best friend. VoxxLife testimonials. Let's call it 40,000. It'll be close to that by the time this summer in the city comes, which is now, but I'm pre-recording this. So this definitely makes my life easier. Basically, I can't imagine doing this on stage in real time and trying to click around and all that sort of stuff. So now we move on to step 2. So that was step 1. That was very easy. That started with a conversation, and then I added them. And that can all be done like within a minute. So pretty easy. So there's no excuses for not doing it. So please make sure you follow each and every one of these steps. So the next one is number 2. So now you followed up. Maybe they've decided to buy the product and they've used the product, and now they're having a positive result. And they reach out to you and they say, you know what? I want to link arms with you because I know so many people I can help, and I would love to join your mission. I've been watching what you're doing. I'm just so impressed, and I'm somebody that's always about helping people, and this company resonates with me, and this product gave me awesome results. So now you're going to be like, awesome. I'm so excited. I can't wait to, have you part of our team. And this is when you want to add them to this group, to VoxxLife Test or Team Voxxination. Now with Team Voxxination, it's different because you want to add them, which I'm just going to go over that process quickly again. I'm going to click here over and add members. I'm going to start typing the name of the person. Let's just say Dave McGinnis. There it is. I could add them to this or not. And obviously, if there's someone new, I want to add them. So I could go ahead and say, yes, add him, but I'm not going to. And then now he's part of this group. But we want Dave to feel very, very welcomed, very comfortable, knowing that we're an incredible team that works together. So what I'm going to do is scroll down here and give you an example. So here's a perfect example right here off the hop, Lana Contos. She's done an awesome job, I can tell already. She said, let me introduce my friend, client, all-around masterful leader, Amy Bouchard. So she's edifying Amy. She's saying Amy is Tony Robbins trained and a business coach. She's soon to be an author. She's an owner. She's this, she's that. This is edifying Amy. And it's showing that we care about Amy and what she does and where she's from. As you can say down here, she resides in Chicago. She loves sports. Her favorite team is the Cubs. Go Cubs. And, it's just a great way to welcome someone, show a picture. It makes this just feel so different from any other company. They feel welcome. They feel like they're part of our family. And what I want to stop is, I'm not even going to scroll down and pick out an example, but I'm seeing a lot of people, and this is possibly because they weren't, trained how these steps worked. And that's exactly why we're doing this. But I've seen welcomes where it's welcome Fred to the group or welcome Fred to my team. And that's it. There's nothing. I don't know who Fred is. I don't know where he lives. I have no idea if he's a husband, an uncle, business owner, works somewhere. I don't know anything about him, but I would have loved to know something about him. So you want to do it like this. This is the perfect example of how you welcome someone. You don't want to just throw out there, welcome Fred to my team, because imagine he sees this welcome and kind of thinks, oh, wow, somebody put some time into that welcome, where this one's just like somebody was in a hurry. And I'm not saying that those of you that have done this are that's what you've been doing. Let's just try to all follow the same format, because that is duplication. That is, we've proven that this works. So why would we reinvent the wheel? Please, please, please don't reinvent the wheel. If you have something that's working, definitely talk to the field and tell us about it, because that's what we want. We want everybody working together to give us new ideas and things that we can improve moving forward. But I can tell you that Mr. Terry St. Amand and myself, who set up all these pages and groups, we know it works. There's a system in place for a reason, so please try to your best to follow it, because if you do, you're going to see your business grow, and that's exactly what we want to happen. So again, I'm going to go back up to the pin post. So now we've welcomed them. We're excited that they wanted to link arms with us, and now we have to add them to the other groups. So the other groups are VoxxLife Post Ideas, VoxxLife Associate Shows, VoxxLife Sock Swap, and VoxxLife Sock and Soul Parties. Now, I know there's other ones. There's also global opportunity events. There's a lot of groups that have just sort of come into play that aren't part of this. I can edit this, no problem. Please come to me and say what group you want added, so that these are, global groups for the entire field, not just specifically for one sector or team. This is one team. That's what we breathe, live every day. It's what we want the entire field to understand, that we're all here to help each other, whether we're financially linked or not. That has nothing to do with anything. We are here to help, and everybody should roll that same way. If an associate wants to work with you and you're not linked, work with them. Let's not just be here or there. Let's work in unison together. So now that you have you're going to go and add these people to these groups. So I'm just going to click on the first one. And this, I just have the shortcuts on my side here. So VoxxLife Sock and Soul Parties, the same thing over here, add members. I'm going to click on here. I'm going to punch in, let's just do that again, Dave McGinnis, he's down here. So I could add him, I'm not going to, but again, I would add him just so that he's part of the group. And then of course I would explain to him what that group is, because that's my job to do after I've done it. So what you don't want to do in this case is say welcome. And the reason we don't want to welcome people to any of these groups is because it would just be filled with welcome after welcome after welcome. I've explained it before. It makes no sense. What you want to do is just send them a private message saying, hey, I've added you to all of our support groups. If you have questions about any of them, please let me know. And we will definitely help you out with what their purpose is for. A lot of them are self-explanatory, but a lot have a description on the side here. As you can see, it explains who this is or what this group is and the purpose of it. You can see it all on the side here. So very, very important to add them to all these groups. So there is sorry, I got mouse happy there. I don't have a cordless mouse. I now have one with a cord. So the next one would be the VoxxLife post ideas. Now this group, again, you would add somebody. VoxxLife post ideas purpose is for social media posts. So if you have a post that you've used that has been effective for you and you want to share that with the field, please put it in here, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to, show people what has been working for us. So if you scroll down here, again, it tells what the group is about here in the announcements, which used to be the pinned post. And then if we scroll down, we will see here's a post. How do these socks and insoles work? An easy little description, a photo that you can attach, and you want to come in here to your team member and say, hey, use this post. It worked really well for me. Or maybe you want to share a post, so just make a post on this page and show the post that you used, because it's very, very helpful to all of us. So as you scroll down, here's one about the patch. Sweet, mom's wearing a patch. I'm getting a long walk today, Yahoo. I mean, this is awesome. This is a very effective, simple post. It's cute, it's eye-catching, and it explains what it's all about. All you have to do is come here, and if you want to use this post, I'm going to show you what you do. First of all, you can't share. There's no share button, and there's a reason for that, because this group is it's secret, it's closed, it's for our team. It's not for the public. We do not want the public coming here not understanding what this is. It wouldn't make any sense. So there is no share button. But what you want to do is you want to copy this by highlighting all the text. Maybe you have to right click to get save or copy, and then you want to go and make a new post on your wall, and you want to paste that text. But before that, you want to click on this picture and you want to save it, whether you right click and save, or in my case on a Mac, I can just make this picture bigger, and then I can just hold my mouse on it and drag it off to my desktop. I could have a folder sitting there, social media posts, photos. I could drag it in there so I know where it always is. That is how you do this. And then you would definitely copy this again, go over to your own timeline, paste it, and then add the photo that you've saved somewhere, and it becomes a brand new post on your wall. I don't suggest, doing any sharing. You can't from this group anyway, so that's why we do this. And if it's a video, it's not going to work, and that's why you won't really see any videos and post ideas. It only works for text and photos. So just make sure that you explain to your person how you copy, cut, paste, and take the picture and make a brand new post. And that's, once they do that, then follow up with them and help them how they respond to people once they've had people respond to the post. Now it's your job to help them moving forward and helping them to respond to people in the proper way. So the next group is the VoxxLife Sock Swap. So sock swap, same thing. You're going to go over here, you're going to add the member, but then you're also going to explain what this group is for to the person, which is it's a sock swap. I mean, it's pretty obvious. So if you have something that you don't that you need, or that you'd like to trade or something along those lines, then please just follow how this pin post works. It says, hey everyone, please, when making a post to sock swaps, make sure that you put your city, province, and also delete the post afterwards once you've been able to get the product that you were looking for. So here's a perfect example: Hamilton, Ontario. Does anyone happen to have a small blue knee-high? Please let me know. Thanks. So this is somebody that's just looking for something. Maybe they need it very quickly. They don't have to rely on another order and wait on their shipment. So it's just a very effective way to swap. And I always laugh because there's no way I ever thought that I'd be in a parking lot swapping socks with people. It's awesome, but it's kind of funny at the same time, because never did I think that I would be going to a parking lot to swap pairs of socks with people or insoles. But now I love it, because I understand what it is we have here and how powerful it is. So it totally makes sense, and I kind of look at it more as we're swapping gifts, because this truly is a gift that we have to share with other people. The next group is VoxxLife Associate shows. This is very important. We would love everyone to post where they are. So here's an example: day one at the Coburg Sidewalk Sale. Our first vendor show, we had a great show. So this is where you're telling people where you're going to be, because I may have contacts in Coburg that I can't connect with. You may have contacts in Barrie, where I'm from, that you can't connect with, to show them the demo, to show them the product, because let's be honest, that's the power of Vox, is showing the assessment and how incredible it is. And I like to use the word assessment, because demo and test and challenge and all that can kind of scare people. And I would rather use the word assessment. So imagine you have friends in Coburg, this is going on, and now you're able to say, hey Judy, would you have time to go over to the Coburg Sidewalk Sale, and somebody with Vox that I know is doing a show, and they could get you some product, show you the demonstration, and then I'll follow up with you, and we'll see what you think about it, and we'll see what your results are. So that's the purpose of this group. Please let us know where you are. This is going to help the entire field. If we don't know where you are, then we can't bring people to you. And this is all about, again, one team and working together. And that's what makes a powerful, powerful company, when you work with authenticity, with integrity, and with the utmost respect for each other, but with the common goal of helping as many people as possible, because we have to reach 1 billion people. So you can imagine the task at hand. We have a big task moving forward. So those are the groups. I don't think I explained what the Sock and Soul Party group was. That was my first example. But again, this is something that we want you to focus on. Let's keep doing the vendor events and keep having your fishing rods everywhere, of course. But what's most important is, let's start off somebody with success right away. A Sock and Soul Party is free. Let me repeat that. A Sock and Soul Party is free. It's in your home. It's in your friend's home. It's going to cost you, a bottle of wine and a cheese tray. That's just something you do if you had somebody over for a barbecue. So there really isn't a cost involved. And it's at your own home. It's intimate. It's one-on-one with the people that come. And, it's very, very powerful to get somebody started and get them successful off the hop, because we know this is all about sharing and helping people. It's not about recruiting and all that stuff, but it's very important at the Sock and Soul Party that you have that intimate relationship, the one-on-one. There's amazing things happen to people on the spot right at the party. And then one party turns into another party, turns into another party, and it sets people up for success. And they start seeing that, yes, they can make money at this right away. Because as much as this is about helping people and always will be, there's always got to be the monetary part of it where the person makes money, and we can do that for them instantly. So please focus on the sock and soul party at the beginning. You should be saying to somebody right away, let's go, when can you do it? Let's do it at night. Let's do it from 7 to 9, whatever it is, 6 to 9, 6 to 8. Let's get some people together at your house, show them how awesome it is, and you're going to see your business just soar. I've been watching. I even, other people do as well, but we zoom right in to, sorry, someone's trying to call me, of course, at the worst time. But we want people to, just be set up for success right away. So I can zoom in anywhere. So for my team, I've zoomed into Wisconsin, Minnesota, Toronto, BC, Alberta, anywhere. I can literally zoom in and do the entire presentation for my associate because of technology. So please reach out to your people and get them started with a sock and soul party, because it's going to fuel their business and it's going to turn into another party. So I'm just going to go back to Team Voxxination again and go back to the announcement post. And here we are. So we've done this. We've added them all. We haven't welcomed them. We've explained that. And now they're all in the groups and they're going to be set up for success. So now what you would like to do is follow up with your associate to ensure that they've received their welcome email. That's so important because it has a lot of information in the email, and it also shows them their username, their password, how to get into their back office and all that stuff. So you want to go through the back office with them. You want to show them where the tools are, how to make an order. You want them to go through the resources area. There's a tab, resources, and the amount of information in there is remarkable. It is so powerful. It teaches our new associate so many different things. So what I suggest is that you get them in there. You can tell them to go over the entire resources area, and then when you have time, schedule a call. But make sure you get that call scheduled, because you want them to do it now. If they're serious, they're going to do it now. And you want to be on top of that. You want to make sure that you're there getting ready to answer any questions they have after they've looked through all of that information. There's videos, brochures. I mean, it is a lot of information, but that's okay, because we need to know this information. So you need to have them go through all that. I assure you, if you do that, you'll get less questions. A lot of stuff is answered in the resources, but you'll also get the questions that can't be answered. And then, of course, we will get those answered for the people, whether it's through your upline or someone above you or someone on another team, whatever the case may be. So just make sure that you do this in a fashion that makes it simple for everybody. And if you follow this, it's duplication again. And I can't tell you how powerful duplication is. I've seen my business just soar, and it's because I really just embraced the system. I thought to myself, why is somebody trying to reinvent the wheel here? Because success leaves clues. And just remember to follow this, and you will start to see incredible results, and your business will grow. So next is, explaining the associate checklist. This is step 5. Now, where is this checklist? It's not in the back office as of yet. But what we want you to do is go to the Files tab, which is right over here underneath this part. It's called Files. And maybe some of you have never seen this before, but if you look, there's everything you can imagine in here. We have ballots, we have business card holder ideas, we have customer and new associate frequently asked questions. If you go down, it just goes on and on. There's tons of information. and tons of valuable resources. So if you keep scrolling down, you're going to see VoxxLife New Associate Checklist. So you want to go through this checklist. What you're going to find out is somebody some of the time, part-time, or full-time. Crucial. Some of the time means you get some of my time. Part-time, which is 85% of the people, that's how everyone's going to roll. They're going to work in pockets of their time. They're going to tell you how they can, work, and they really want this, and they're going to sacrifice weekends. They're going to do shows. They're going to do what it takes. And then you have full-time, and you really want to jump on those that are doing it full-time because they're going to need more support, but they're actually going to learn the business faster because they're immersed every day. And we want everyone immersed every day, but when you can. But if somebody is some of the time is usually not really any time. So you have to identify, because, hey, our time is worth money, and our time is worth a lot more than wasting time. So make sure you identify who's who, what their aspirations and goals are, where they want to be, how many hours they're going to dedicate. This checklist will answer all those questions. And then when you're, trying to get somebody to do a sock and soul, or, do a vendor event, or come with you somewhere, or to, talk to that coach that he or she said they would, at least you now have the associate checklist, which in it has somebody sign that that's what they're willing to do. So that's where you know that they're really serious. But if they don't do it, then you could just refer back to it to say, okay, I'm confused because you had mentioned that this is what you were going to do. So what has changed since then? Because I'm ready to roll with you. And you said you were, but if you're not now, that's okay. But just please let me know. And you'll see that that is very important moving forward, to identify what people want from this. Do they just want to dabble in it, sell a couple socks to their family, or do they really want to get out there and help as many people as possible? As soon as you identify those two things, your time is going to be used with a lot more wisely, and you're going to be very much more effective. Because a lot of times I see people just trying to pull people and drag people, and they want it more than the person wants it. So make sure you identify what are their goals, where do they want to go with this, and just let them know that you're ready to run when they want to run. And that's going to make them feel very, very comfortable, and knowing that they have somebody that's going to support them along the way. So I'm just going to go back here again to the announcement and come down, and we're going to get to the number 6, which is support them every step of the way, because building a team requires a simple system of duplication that they can teach their team. So everything that we've just gone over here is part of supporting, making sure. Go to events with people, let them sell their product, teach them how to say certain things, how we talk to people, how we simplify it. You want to make sure that everybody is on the same page and using the same system, and duplication will just rocket ship your business. Trust me. Success leaves clues. We have the clues right here. Please follow them. We want nothing more than you guys to soar. And if that means, digging in the trenches with you, that's what we're doing every single day. And once you see how this company operates in the one team sphere, you're really going to enjoy building your business, because you have that incredible support. And another thing which is so important, this is just to sort of tie everything together, is reach out to any leader on your team to help you with a 3-way call or answer any questions you have. We're all here 100% dedicated to helping you. So I am smart in terms of sport. I am not the best in sport. I don't have, this resume this long that would make someone in sport say, hey, this guy knows what he's talking about. So when it comes to sport, I'm just going to leave a pause here. Who would I go talk to? Yes, I know what you guys answered. Kevin Duguay. The Dukes he is the sport guy. He is who I go to. I'm smart enough to know that I don't want to get on a three-way call with the director of athletics at the University of Windsor and just get on the phone and start talking to the person or send an email out without talking to Kevin Dugay to get his advice on how I should go about this and approach it. And I'd love to have him on a three-way call so that I'm speaking like I learned how to speak his language, because just like a practitioner or something, there's certain ways people talk to each other or ask a certain question. And trust me, you don't want to get tongue-tied. You want to just make sure that you're focused 100% on, making sure that you've got somebody that has got experience and, has a gray cup ring too, which is pretty cool. So anyways, that's what you have to do, guys, to build this business. Those are the steps. Trust me, if you follow this, you're going to see amazing, amazing results. And I just wanted to, finally just say, hey, thank you for coming. Coming here is just going to make you 10 feet tall and bulletproof moving forward. And let's get out there. Let's help people. Let's do everything possible to get this tech to different people. And that means having a lot of fishing rods everywhere. And the more you get out there and you share this, then you're just going to see incredible things happen. So I thank you for taking the time to be here today.